All right, well, good evening. Welcome to Comedy Cares. This is exciting. Honestly, I had no idea how many people would show up, and you guys all showed up for this, which is great. So give yourselves a hand. And can I just ask, how many of you knew about this from Facebook? Applaud. All right, that's what I figured. How many saw a flyer or a poster somewhere around town? Okay. How'd the rest of you hear about this? Email, work, the blank that we had going over? Okay, that's great. All those are great answers, and it's so great. It just helps me know how best to market things like this. And I just want to say a few words of thanks before we start. I want to thank Reading Performing Arts Center for giving us the use of this room tonight. And you'll be hearing from them a little bit later. And I also want to thank our partner groups who are here you're going to hear from them a little bit later. But the partner groups are Salvation Army, Good News Rescue Mission, Faith Works, Shasta Thrive, and Nation's Finest. So exciting. About a year and a half ago, I was driving around and just, becoming more and more aware of what I see, what we all see on the streets as poor folks who are at a tough place in life. And I thought, how can I use my, gifts and talents and passions in humor and comedy? What can I do with that and blend it with, what I'm seeing and how to kind of bring hope to the unhoused here in Reading? And as I talk more about that, that's how that brought about this, Comedy Cares. So thank you. You're at the very first one of these, and it's very exciting. I also want to thank our comedians who are all going to be performing tonight for free. They're just offering their talent, so yeah. And I was standing out there while so many of you were coming in with donations, and so thank you for that. You're going to be helping folks that are out there because that's what these organizations do, and you'll hear more about that. But let me just tell you a few things about myself, and then we'll get this show going. I started my day pretty good. I went for a bike ride on the Sacramento River. Well, the trail, not the not the actual river, on the trail. And I hear behind me, on the left, on the left, on the left. I said, just go around. I don't need to know your political persuasion. But this is kind of embarrassing. Last week I broke the Roomba. I know. Well, apparently there's a weight limit. Hard to find that out. But I'm a big guy. I'm trying to lose weight. It's tough losing weight, right? Yeah, especially that last 75 pounds. It's just really, it's hard. That saying 40 is the new 30? I just decided triple XL is the new medium. Chocolate is the new broccoli. That's kind of how I'm going through life. But I went to the doctor, and it turns out I've got a skin condition. Yeah, too much. So he asked me what I was doing for exercise, and I told him I'd like to play golf. So he suggested I try walking the course. So I did that, and I was actually surprised at how many things I missed having not walked the course before. Yeah, they got windmills, castles, clown heads, all sorts of things. No more carts for me. I'm done. But I did. I joined a gym, and after I filled out all the forms, I found out that the kid at the counter who took my information, he went around and shared my weight with all the fitness instructors. Yeah, whatever happened to hippo laws? You'll get that on the ride home, that's okay. Yeah, I tried using the machines. Anybody go to the gym? Anybody use the elliptical? You know that? Yeah, somebody, yeah. I tried it. I figured if I used the elliptical, I would probably resemble a member of the Marvel Universe, But no, I actually ended up looking like one of those inflatable balloon guys in front of the car wash. And I think, guys, back me up on this, I think it's tough to be a man. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, women, whatever. Let me tell you why it's hard to be a man. Because men, we just have to know how to do everything. It's just honest. We have to just know how to do stuff, right? And that's no truer than when you're at the gym. You have to just know how to use the equipment. You can't go up to a guy and ask him how a piece of machinery works without feeling emasculated, right? But I decided to swallow my pride and went up to a guy and I said, how does this machine work? And he said, well, you press the button here and the water comes out here. So now I know. Now I know. But I'm getting older. I'm getting older. Getting older. We're all getting older, right? I'm at this really awkward age. I'm somewhere between hip and hip replacement. It's tough getting older. You know what makes you feel old? Like, those medication commercials on TV make me feel old. They do. Because when I was younger, I never paid attention to those, you know. But now I watch them and I think, I might have those symptoms. I got memory loss. Yeah, I got night sweats. Yeah, I got memory loss. Facebook makes me feel old. Are you guys on Facebook? Anybody who's on Facebook still? A lot of people aren't, right? Who's not on Facebook? Just curious. All right, about 50-50. That makes sense. But you know, the reason I don't like Facebook is because it makes me feel old. Because people can find you, and you haven't talked to them in years, right? They look you up. This actually happened. Some guy looked me up on Facebook. We haven't seen each other. Haven't thought about each other, haven't talked to each other since 3rd grade. That's the last time we had any kind of connection. He goes, so Dan, what have you been up to? Since 3rd grade? Well, I got a paper route. After that, things get a little complicated. Oh man, I also hate having to go online and find my birth year in the drop-down menu, right? It takes forever, you know. I actually put on Lord of the Rings just so I got something to keep me occupied. It's like I'm going down through historical events, you know, the Challenger, the moon landing, Kennedy assassination, Bay of Pigs. Oh, there I am, right after they canceled Howdy Doody. Okay, that's where I live. My aunt is old. She's 95. I know, that's up there. It's crazy. Her doctor told her that if she wanted to keep her mind sharp, she should work on games and puzzles. She was with us over the holidays, and I sat with her for 2 hours while she tried to struggle to solve a maze. I didn't have the heart to tell her it was a QR code. But that gets a moan, not a laugh. Wow, that's okay. It's always good to end your set on a moan. That's good. That's always good. Well, we have a great lineup for you tonight. As I told you, we have comedians that are going to be telling some jokes. We have folks from our partner groups that are going to be sharing some thoughts. And again, I'm just so thrilled that you all came. So you're in for a fun night and an informational night. And let's just see where this night takes us, okay? So our first comedian coming to the stage, are you ready for her?
Yeah.
Really funny. She performs all over town, and she has a very dry wit about her that I think you're going to love. Please welcome Michelle Brown. Michelle, where are you?
Hey everybody, how about another round of applause for the guy who came up with the idea for the show and did all the work to make it happen, Reading's #1 comedy coach, Dan McGowan. So I would like to start out by addressing a mysterious biological process, digestion. So you know how stomach acid is really powerful, right? I mean, it's mostly hydrochloric acid. So it can dissolve metals, like iron and aluminum. So why can't it break down corn? Does corn have better armor than Iron Man? Corn is like the glitter of the food world. Wait, if you get near it, right, you're just finding traces of it for days. Eating corn is like swallowing a tiny time capsule to be rediscovered in the future. So I'm dealing with this weird, conflicting situation. I used to be bullied, and my bully recently died. Yeah, and the weird thing is, I'm glad she's gone and she can no longer bully me. But I do miss my grandma. So, how many of you like to take a nice nap? Do we have any other nappers out there? Okay. Me too. I really like a nap in the afternoons. But you know who are being real jerks about it? Yeah, the other drivers. It's like they don't like self-care. So, it's a new year, and the economy hasn't quite recovered, right? Yeah. In fact, the U.S. economy was so easy to crash, you'd think it was a Tesla. And, the stock market dipped harder than a Cybertruck's resale value. So, I have some useless facts to share with you. Now, these are things that are all technically true, all right? Okay, if the world's population were to join hand in hand around the equator, most of them will drown. It is so much water. Okay, here's another one. There are more airplanes in the ocean than there are boats in the sky. You ever think of that? Now, if you took a blue whale and you laid it on a soccer field from end to end, that game is getting canceled. They can't play like that. And you may be familiar with this statistic. On average, every year, sharks kill 5 people. And vending machines kill 13. Yeah. So if you ever have to fight one, remember, punch it in the coin slot, it confuses them. I heard that works. Now, growing up, I grew up in Michigan, and I was diagnosed with severe depression when I was a teenager. A teenager with depression! It happens. Happened to me. And I remember at one point, my brother came to me and told me that he believes depression is a demon. And when he said it, I pictured that demon. I gave him a name. It's Beelzebummer. I thought, who'd be really surprised to learn that depression is caused by demons? Yeah, the makers of Prozac and all of those antidepressant companies. Apparently, they have no idea they're making exorcism in a pill. They could be making cash off that. Really, all they need to do is change the name of the drug and then make a new one of those pharmaceutical commercials. And it might start like this. Is your demonic possession spiraling out of control? When prayer and fasting aren't enough, ask your doctor about Demonex. Do not take Demonex if you're allergic to Demonex. Side effects effects include wailing, gnashing of teeth, and full rotation head spins. Clinical trials show Demon X effective in exorcising the depression demon in 666 cases. Hey, I'm Michelle Brown. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your meeting.
Give it over, Michelle. Clint, are you here? Clint.
Yo.
Okay, say the car again. There's a car in the
There's a
parking lot with
Burgundy Ford Ranger with its dome light on.
How's your battery?
You know, you kind of disrupted the show.
Now
there.
everybody point and laugh at the guy. Get that.
So that's not a joke. If somebody has your dome light on and that's your car, there goes the person now. Okay, good. Okay, having fun so far?
Yeah.
Okay, coming now to the stage is the first of several of our partners who are going to share some thoughts with you. So please welcome from the Salvation Army, Major Tammy Ray. Tammy Ray. Tammy Ray.
Goodness, it's bright. I'm Major Tammy Ray. My husband and I, Major Kevin Ray, he's up there. We are in charge of the Salvation Army here in Reading, and this is Lisa. She is our social services coordinator. And we are so happy that you invited us to come and be part of this wonderful event. So thank you, comedians. Thank you, Dave. And thank you, Performing Arts. We appreciate you. Dan, Dave. Dan? Okay, he didn't know my name. I didn't know this. Okay. So it works. So the Salvation Army has been alive and well in Reading since 1889, and we consider it an incredible privilege that we have been able to serve Reading, Shasta County, this whole North State, in multiple different things. First and foremost, we are a church. We love the Lord, and we believe that what we've been called to do is to serve the people in our community. And we do that through many different things. We do that through disaster services. But the thing that we do almost every day of the week is feed people. We have the privilege of providing food boxes through our Hope Market. It's a client choice food pantry. And we serve about 200 households a week with food, and we also provide lunches to about 351-ish unhomed people that come to us every day for a meal. So it's truly a blessing. It's a lot of work, and we're always looking for volunteers. So I just want you to know. So we're just so grateful that we can serve, and we are thankful for each and every one of you. If you've ever given any money to the Kettles, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you've ever given toys, we served over 1,800 children this year. And so that was a lot of work, and we couldn't have done it without all of you. So thank you so much. You told me 3 minutes.
Hey, keep it going for them. That's great. I've actually been to that facility. I think I've been to most of them, and it was amazing to walk through and see they call it a pantry, I guess, but it was like going into a supermarket. It was amazing. Anyway, I found this out the other day. You know, they say if you want to keep your teeth, you should brush them every day. I used to brush my hair every day. Just so you know, yeah. Okay. All right, ready for some more comedy? This next comic's been performing all over Reading and different places around Northern Cal. Please welcome the very funny Gabe Phillips. Gabe Phillips! All right, Gabe.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Thank you so much. So, I got a plethora of children. So, if you don't know what a plethora means, it's a big word for many. And I think many is more than one. And I have 4 children, 20, 13, 6, and 3. Yeah. We stopped at 4 because that was the right amount. My wife and I went broke. Yeah, so you ever tried feeding 4 children? Especially during with COVID, and they were home all the time. I couldn't work enough to feed these kids. They're always hungry, always needing something. It was quite exhausting, actually. But they're great. I love them, but they're a lot. I'm going on an adventure on Tuesday with him. I'm taking my 4 children and my wife to Disney World. So pray for me, because I hope I make it back alive and not broke. So I'm probably going to be broke, but hopefully I'm alive. So that is the goal of the whole thing. They're real excited. My 6-year-old keeps on saying, "We're going to Disneyland." I says, "No, honey, I spent extra money to go to Disney World. Tell your friends we're going to Disney World, not Disneyland." She doesn't quite understand it, but yeah. So all she knows is she's going to dress up like a princess when we get there, and it's going to cost Dad $350 to do it. But we let our older daughter do it when she was little, so we kind of have to have her do it. And so the first time we did with my older daughter, I was kind of crying. My wife's like, "Oh, isn't she beautiful? I broke. I broke." And that was at Disneyland, which is like 8 hours away, which is a great place to go. But my wife and her friends, we're going with other friends, thought it'd be a good idea to get on 2 planes, go to Florida, which is actually 55 degrees today, and go to Disney World. So I'm not bragging, I'm complaining. So about that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm an older dad. Like I said, I got a 3-year-old of a son, and most of our friends, our kids are adults, and they're in college or out of college. So we have a set of friends, they're grandparents. Wow. Yeah, well, I'm 47, so I'm not a spring chicken. But we had this one friend of ours, these friends, they come over for dinner once in a while, and they're good with their kids, but their kids are out of college. So they're empty nesters. And so they're great with our kids, but they come over and brag about not having anybody at home. And, like, "I went to the grocery store by myself. Ooh, I took a nap today. Ooh, shut up, Brian. You're not making brownie points with me." Well, a couple weeks ago, they were at our house, and he's like, "Gabe, I got home Friday night, and I read Harry Potter for 5 hours. No interruptions. It was amazing." Like, that's great. He has the audacity to ask me, "Am I reading anything?" Not skip a beat. I go, "Yeah, Brian, I'm reading 2 books. One's a true story. The first story is about a bus driver. In the middle of that book, he tells the passengers to move on back. And the wheels go round and round and round. And the wipers go swish, swish, swish. It's a page turner. Read it like 5 times a day." And he goes, "Well, okay, what's the true story?" "Oh, the true story, Brian? It's my son's favorite book. It's called Everybody Poops. And there's illustrations. It's amazing. It shows you how giraffes poop, how elephants poop. There's a big picture of a whale, but no poop, because no one's seen a whale poop yet, I guess. So that's a mystery." Yeah, and it shows the whole line. It shows some animals stop and poop, and some just keep walking and poop. Did you know there's different colors of poop, Brian? There's like light brown and dark brown and medium brown. It's amazing in different sizes. You ever seen an elephant poop? I can show you. He wasn't too amused. So that's the books I read. So that's and the shows I watch Blimpie a lot. You know Blimpie? Yeah, okay, if you do. Yeah, my 3-year-old loves Blimpie. So our whole day focuses around Blimpie. When I get home, I have to act like Blimpie. It's like, "Let's go play, Conrad." I'm not very good at it. No, I'm not very good at it at all, but he's a cutie. My 6-year-old is amazing. She is we call her TT, Tegan. She's small for a 6-year-old. We call her TT for that. But she's got a 12-foot personality. She took a long time to learn to potty train. And we threw a lot of underwear away. Just threw it away. We didn't keep them. But she got it down. But what she likes to do now is she goes to the bathroom by herself and everything. But when she goes, Dad! Go, yeah, you gotta see this. It's like, no, baby, no, you gotta see this. Mom looked at it, it's your turn. Like, okay. So I go there, wow, honey, I didn't know you were a 300-pound trucker. I mean, jeez. I mean, it smells so bad. It's horrendous. And when I'm not home and she does it, I get a picture on my phone from my wife saying, hey, look what your daughter did today. Can you get her a cake pop from Starbucks? Apparently, every time she poops, we have to get her a cake pop or a frappuccino. I'd be like having like 5 cake pops a day. If it was me. But they're great kids. I'll end on this. If you get a chance to marry someone who understands your intellect, that's I did. I married a 2nd grade teacher. So, we were right there. She taught me how to do cursive. How my vowels, sometimes why. I get home and I got a cubby hole with my name on it. And it's for my books and my bag and all that. I don't want to brag, but I do have the most gold stars in the chart of my 4 kids. Yeah, I'm like 40 stars away from the Lego set I've wanted. But I am 3 stars behind on the pie chart to my TT. So I'm Gabe Phillips. Thank you so much.
All right, keep it up for Gabe. Good job, Gabe. All right, let's just keep this show going. The next comedian, I've known him for, about 3 years now, I think. Very funny guy. Maybe some of you have seen him around town. Please welcome the very hilarious Mr. John Boggs.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here. Thank you for showing up tonight. My name is John, and I don't want to boast, but I've been working on a novel for the last, 6-7 months now? Man, those things take forever to read. I think I'm going to go back to comic books. That might be more my speed, I don't know. Speaking of reading, I just finished a biography on Marlon Brando. Great American actor. I didn't know this, but apparently Brando had a huge cocaine habit for years. But yet the guy weighed like 300 pounds. Now my question is, how do you do all that coke and still weigh 300 pounds? What's it cut with? Butter? Who's his dealer? Paula Deen? I gotta let you in a little secret. I've always wanted to be famous. Always. It's true. I would love to see my name in flashing lights in every city in America. That's why I'm thinking of changing my name to Don't Walk. I think it might work. I don't know. We'll see. The other day I had lunch in a nice restaurant with 2 of my friends, a male and a female, both recently married, but not to each other. And I asked them, okay, now that you 2 are married, can you still check out members of the opposite sex, or is that frowned upon? To my surprise, they both said it was okay. And then they both used the restaurant as a metaphor. The woman said, okay, just because I've already ordered doesn't mean I still can't look at the menu. I thought, that's clever, I like that. And then the guy jumped in and said, yeah, just because I'm married now doesn't mean I still can't dine and dash every now and then. That's not what we're talking about, sir. Please. Speaking of dining, there are people out there who think cereal is strictly a meal for breakfast. And I say, those people obviously know how to cook. I have been known to have cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes, cereal, the new triple threat, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to a grocery store near you. My favorite cereal all time, Captain Crunch. Yes. I love Captain Crunch. even though it totally destroys the roof of my mouth every single time. You know, I just heard something a little disturbing recently. Apparently, Captain Crunch is not a real captain. He wears that uniform to get respect. I don't know if I like that. Now, if you were to tell me he's wearing that uniform to impress women, well, okay. Sometimes a guy's gotta do what a guy's gotta do. But stolen valor is a crime. I mean, what's next? You gonna tell me that Count Chocula is not a real count? That he's just some lowly peasant walking around in a cape with really cool slick back hair? Is that what you're gonna tell me? Hey, did you know that Count Chocula's first name is Alfred? Did you know that? That's true. I found that out when I was researching this joke, which apparently was a huge waste of time. Thank you all for letting me know that. Did you know that Snap, Crackle, and Pop are brothers? Did you know that Snap is the oldest, and he got that nickname Snap during a horrible fit of road rage where he repeatedly bludgeoned Lucky the Leprechaun with a tire iron. Okay, now that last little fun fact wasn't so magically delicious, now was it? And maybe I should just take a drink of water while I wait for the laughter to die down. That's better, thank you. I appreciate it. Anyways, thank you for showing up. I just want to tell you before I go that I don't know what it is, but lately I've been attracting crazy women. I don't know what it is. Well, let me rephrase that. Women on the verge of becoming crazy. Okay, do you know what I'm talking about? It's like that toy you had as a kid, you know? The pop-up toy with the crank. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. There! Right there! That's where I meet them, folks. Thank you very much. Thank you for showing up. Good night. Here's the real...
All right, thanks, John. Give it over, John Bob. John Bob. I wish that we could all bring you guys as an audience to every show we do, because you guys are great. I mean, it's like, I'm not kidding. I know people say, hey, you're a great audience, but you are a great audience, so thank you very much. You're very welcome, whoever said thank you. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, okay, our next person coming to the microphone is another one of our partners. Please welcome Mr. Justin Wandrow from Good News Rescue Mission. Justin, come on up and share some words with us.
Hey everybody, my name's Justin with the Good News Rescue Mission, and thanks for being here. Appreciate it so much. Dan, again, thank you for setting this all up. I wanted to talk about the Good News Rescue Mission, and we serve over 160,000 meals every single year at the Good News Rescue Mission. I don't do it myself. That's way too many for me. But I was wondering, how many of you have ever cooked a meal for a large group, say like extended family or Thanksgiving meal or something like that? Like I see a few here. It's kind of crazy how everyone suddenly becomes a food critic. Yeah. Like there's always something wrong. The turkey's too dry, the gravy's not right, whatever, you know, there's always something wrong. So now imagine if you're serving 600 and 700 meals every single day, some of the responses you get. So I actually wrote some down. So you hear some things like this. This is great, but last Tuesday the gravy was a little thicker. And I'm thinking to myself, last Tuesday, like, this is instant gravy from Walmart. It's not like we're running a Michelin star mission here. And then you get the other one, you get people saying, it's good, but my grandma used to make it a lot better. That's cool. Cool. She sounds amazing. Is she available next Tuesday? The gravy will be better. And then someone will look at you and just say, thank you. I really needed this today. Or they'll say, I haven't had a hot meal in a long time. Sometimes it's, this means more than you know. Or I didn't think anyone noticed me anymore. Or just, God bless you. And that's when you realize it's about more than just food. It's about relationship. It's about connection. It's about humanity. And it's about hope. And at the Good News Rescue Mission, that's what we get to do every single day. Yes, we have programs and we have meals and we have shelter and we have transitional programs and housing. We have all those things, yes, yes. But those are just programs. And to us, programs are an excuse to build relationships with people. Good. And come around people and create healthy community that supports them, walks with them, lets them see the power, the strength, and the natural talents that they have, that God gave them, and give them hope for the future. Amen. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for bringing donations for the barrels. You are helping us to make sure that every single person in our community has hope for the future. Thanks, guys.
Man, now I feel bad about complaining about that gravy. All right, your next comedian coming to the stage. She performs in Reading, San Francisco. She's on her way to Denver to do some shows, some other towns, yeah. And she actually produces shows. She's a really fun woman. Please welcome Robin Renee. Robin Renee.
All right. I want to thank Dan. I'm really excited about being here because if it wasn't for Dan, I'd be home right now, like sucking down some Ben and Jerry's. Yeah. Yeah, with a little warm blanket, probably binge watching the Golden Girls. You know, getting my feet licked by my dogs. I mean, I'm 65. That's a good night, you guys. Okay. That's a good night. Thank you, Dan. I want to appreciate you having me here. You guys are a great-looking audience. Okay, I'm kidding. But I do like getting the lies out of the way first. Makes for a better comedy show, don't you think? I've got cataracts, you guys. And with that and these lights, I'm like, you honestly look a lot like 1957 Walgreens security footage. That somebody spray painted on the camera and they got their hand covering it. It's bad. I don't know. I got those floaters in my eyes too. Anybody got those little floaters? Yeah, it's always fun. I feel like I'm reliving the 80s, you know? Like a kaleidoscope acid trip. You know, if I fall down, everything gets all shaked up. It's terrible. Like a 95 Windows Plankton screensaver. I do that a lot. I'm doing that a lot. I'm doing this all the time. That's fine. I got hearing problems too. God, I'm a catch. I'm dating, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I got hearing problems. I got tinnitus. Anybody got ringing in their ears? Ever get it occasionally? Yeah, that's so bothersome, right? Well, I was skydiving, and that's when I realized I had it. It was in my 30s. And I went tandem, and I had the guy behind me, and they took off my helmet. And then I heard this. I heard, and I thought, I made a mistake. I'm gonna die. It's angels coming for me. I didn't die. It was my ears ringing. It was terrible. It's a really high pitch too. Super high pitch. I don't even qualify for Little League. It's really high. I mean, I went in to get my ears tested, and yeah, it's like off the charts. I'm like Amelia Earhart. I'm way off the charts. It's so high. I'm like, I make Cheech and Chong look like Bambi and Thumper, okay? It's high, you guys. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, falling apart. My doctor getting older, you know, he told me, he said, Robin, I want you to eat more greens, you know? And I'm like, greens? My body's gonna shut down if I eat greens. He said, why don't you just make a smoothie every day? Throw some kale in it. Kale. He's like, can I get that at like the donut shop downtown on California Street? No donut shop. So, you know, so I started drinking a smoothie every day. He told me this is my golden years. No, it's not. It's more like my Soylent Green years. I'm telling you guys, okay, I'm at an age now, I can't even hold in a fart, okay? And now I really need to. And now I'm dating. This is getting scary on a date. I gotta check myself, make sure everything's all together when I go out. Oh my gosh. And dating's so scary now. I don't know, it's like, you know, in my 60s, last time I actually dated was like I was in my 30s. Things have changed. You know, we're swiping left and we're swiping right. You guys know all that? Oh, yeah. And it's like, yeah, but like last time I actually swiped, it was like one of those hard plastic credit card machines. And then you gotta get the paper and the now when they swipe, you're out, okay? You're out. So, yeah, and so I'm dating, and I don't understand, you guys. What is going on with all these 60-year-old men? They're all still living at home. Some of them with wives. It makes it incredibly difficult to get these guys alone, let me tell you, and I'm working it, okay? And these wives are always behind me, I'm like, get off me. It's crazy, you know, it's dating so interesting. And then I had this guy, he told me he was 60, was he 67? Turns out he was 76. Yeah, and then, you know, the day didn't go bad, but it was really hard getting his wheelchair back in the car. His mom, when I dropped him off at his house, came out with her walker, helped us get it. I swear, what I really need is a website for someone like me, 60-year-old women. I need a website, you know, just with guys like signing up, called ILiveWithMyMother.com. Because honestly, at the end of the night, you know, no matter how bad it goes, you know, even if I have to bring, a pen to make sure I get signed on his insurance policy, just in case. At least I know at the end of the night I'm going to get a hot meal, okay? Yeah. I know he doesn't like mashed potatoes and meatloaf, right? Yeah, so I did that about a month ago, and me and Mom are best friends now. He's playing video games down in the garage. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's scary. Yeah, dating is so interesting now, right? I mean, like, yeah, I have to bring obituary with me. Just make sure these guys are not in it. You know, I'm just like, let me see, hold on. Yeah, you breathing? Yeah, it's getting scary, I don't know. You know what, I'm a grandma now, I'm a new grandma, you guys. Thank you. It was a great time to find out I hate kids. I went to the hospital. I'm a good grandma. I went to the hospital support. You know, my son whips out one of those big desk calendars, you know, those big ones. He has my name on it 22 times for the month babysitting. I'm like, honey, did you like forget, you know, your childhood? Were you in a blackout too? My best friend throughout the kid's childhood, I hate to say it, yeah, I had two friends. One was named Jack Daniels. Yeah, I know, it's terrible, but yeah, I did the right thing though, you know. I argued with him. You don't want me watching the kid. I left my keys in the refrigerator last week. You know, I mean, like, it's gonna be terrible, honey. It's like, I'm ADHD, I'm adult drunk hangover disorder. No, I finally gave in. We argued for a while, but I finally gave up. You know, I just said, I'm gonna be the responsible grandmother, you know? I'm gonna be the accountable grandmother. So I moved to the Bay Area. They live here. But I'll tell you, she's adorable. I'm back, and I am loving seeing her. All right, I want to thank you guys for the time. Thanks for coming out. Let's get back to dinner.
Thank you, Robin. Give me a little Robin. Fun. Okay, ready for your next comedian? Yeah. Very funny guy. I've gotten to know him really well, and you're going to love his, I like to call it kind of down-home spun humor. Is that fair to say to you? Whatever, yeah. You're like, hurry up, Dan, get me up there. Yeah, you'll spin it. Please welcome the very funny Ben Maine. Ben Maine.
How's everybody doing? Having a good time. Looks like everybody's having a lot of fun here. You know, I've been living in Reading for about 12, 14 years now, and I really like the town. I really like a lot about it. But there is one thing that really, really bothers me about this town. And you see them everywhere. They're in front of the drugstore. They're in front of the post office. And I tell you right now, I hate it when I come out of the grocery store and there they are. And you all know what I'm talking about, right?
Come on.
Them bumps. Them damn yellow bumps that been around over the hell out of your shopping carts. Yeah, they crack your eggs. They wake up your babies. Yeah, they shake up all your drinks. I have to wait till I'm halfway home before I can crack a beer without getting beer foam all over my lap. You know, I'm an older guy, as you can see. And I remember doctors making house calls. How many of you remember doctors making house calls? A couple of you, huh? Yeah, we had Dr. DeCola. She'd show up with a little black bag and a cigarette hanging out of her mouth. Coughing and hacking and stuff, you know. Well, in fact, one day when I was 10, she had me hold her cigarette while she gave me a shot. While she was giving me a shot, I took a big old drag off that cigarette now. Well, the shot cured what I had, but I smoked for 30 years after that. You know, doctors can't make house calls anymore, can they? There's just too dang many of us. So the equivalent to a doctor making a house call nowadays is an online doctor's appointment. So I got brave the other day and I tried that out, but I didn't know what to expect or how to get ready for it. So to get ready for the appointment, I did what I know. I took off all my clothes. I put my robe on backwards. And then I found the coldest chair I can in the dining room and waited 45 minutes. Well, then I had to use my own finger. Well, I'm not doing that one again, I tell you. So that didn't work out for me. So I went to my regular doctor. I said, Doc, you know, every time I sit down for a little bit or I lay down for a little bit, I got achy and stiff. What's going on? He checks me out and he goes, yeah, Ben, everybody gets this eventually. I said, okay, Doc, give it to me. What do I got? Arthritis? Gout? He says, no, you got rigor mortis. But he did have some good news for me, though. He said, Ben, you got a good back. You got a good, strong back. You just got an awful front. I'll work on that. You know, we got a new dog last year, and she is a deaf boxer. Her name is... I tell you, having a deaf dog has its challenges, though. For instance, she gets out the other day, she's running down the street, now I gotta chase her going... Yeah, I overheard one of my neighbors go, well, I didn't know Ben had Parkinson's. She's crazy. That dog's still, she's crazy. She gets into everything. She got into our games the other day, chewed them all up and everything. She even ate the dice out of one of them. Yeah, she's okay now, though. She got craps. Let's see, have you ever tried to give a dog a pill? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the one everybody goes, oh, yeah, that's bad. Yeah, you try to hide it in a little piece of cheese, they spit it out. You try to hide it in a hot dog, they spit it out. I've gone through 4 hot dogs and still had a dang pill sitting on the ground. Well, I did eat 2 of those hot dogs, but the point was that pill was still sitting on the ground. You know, I was telling this joke in a club a while back, and the gal yells out, try a cat. Oh. And I went home that night and I thought, I could put the pill in the cat first, then give it to the dog, but that seems a little rough. So anyway, you try to pry their mouth up and shove that pill down their throat. You're going through all those teeth and everything. It could be very dangerous depending on the size and temperament of the dog. So I'm thinking there's got to be a better way to do this. So I'm thinking, but it came to me. Dog suppositories. There's no teeth back there. Yeah, you just lift the tail, moisten that thing, slide it in, let the dog go. Dog looks back at you and says, well, that was more than a sniff. You know, I do have a large family. I'm up to 19 grandkids now. And actually have one more on the way in a few months. That'll make it even 20. So I love spending time with them. And the little ones, you know, I have a little ranch, and I give them rides on the tractor and stuff, and they love that. They have a big time. But the big ones, not so much, you know? They like to play the video games. So I come up with this plan that I'm going to watch what they play, learn it, then I can spend time with them. Good plan, right? So I'm watching what they play, and it's a game called Call of Duty. Anybody here at Call of Duty? Pretty popular game. I seen a guy come in with a sweatshirt. So, okay, armed with that information, I run down to the game shop and I find Call of Duty, but there's a problem. It's expensive, and I'm a cheap fella. So instead of getting Call of Duty, I got a knockoff. It's called Pickup Duty. Instead of giving you a gun where you shoot a whole bunch of people and stuff, you open up the box, and then you pull out a little bag, you put the bag on your hand, then you pick up the duty. But the more duty you pick up, you can move up to a little pooper scooper. But if you want the bonus points in this game, you have to be able to take it and flick it over the fence to the neighbor's yard. Well, here's something funny about that, though. Last time I played that game at my house, I found a suppository. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming tonight.
All right, give it over, Ben Main. All right, our next partner is going to come up and talk now, and she's going to, listen, she's a ball of fire. I know she will be when she gets up there. A lot of energy. So please welcome from FaithWorks, Melissa Taiji. Melissa Taiji, where are you?
Ooh, that is bright. But I can at least see. So, before anyone asks, yes, I'm wearing a 80s workout outfit. And I promise I did not get lost on my way to Jazzercise. I dress like this because tonight is about showing up, and because our upcoming walkathon theme is any pace, any style. And mine's 1986, and my pace is slow. Now that we've addressed the outfit, hi everyone. So after all that comedy, they brought out someone else who works in social services. I know nothing screams fun like housing services. But don't worry, this is not the hope. This is the hopeful part, not the cry into your arm part. My name is Melissa. I am the program manager of FaithWorks. I have been on the FaithWorks team for 15 years now. But there's a plot twist. I was also one of the first 12 residents to move into Francis Court Transitional Housing for families experiencing homelessness. In 2026, this year, the program celebrates 20 years. Woo. FaithWorks is an umbrella of supportive services for people who are experiencing a wide range of needs, but primarily those who are or at risk of experiencing homelessness. We don't just hand someone the key and say, good luck. We help with shelter, obtaining long-term stability, and all the things no one tells you are hard, like figuring out life when you've been in survival mode for way too long. And trust me, I know. Working with people experiencing homelessness means you see a lot of strength people don't really talk about. You see parents doing everything they can to keep life normal for their kids while quietly wondering how they're going to make it through the week. You see people show up to appointments tired, overwhelmed, and still saying thank you, even when life hasn't been that kind to them. At FaithWorks, we believe that we do not do this work alone. We truly believe God directs this work, because there are days that we walk into our office with a plan, and God says, "That's cute. Let's do something else." And honestly, some of the best outcomes start with us saying, "We have no idea how this is going to work out, but we're going to show up anyway." Now let me be clear. This doesn't mean everything's perfect. Really working with people means celebrating wins like someone kept their housing or lights on for another month. A kid slept in the same bed all week. No crisis before 9 a.m. Those are the victories that we get to be part of. And after almost 15 years, I can tell you this: hope is powerful, but it works best when it's paired with action. There is no way I could stand up here and tell you about FaithWorks but not mention how to get involved. That's why I'm pushing our walkathon. Now, before you all panic, you don't have to run. You don't even have to walk fast. You can walk, you can stroll, you can walk and complain about walking. We accept that too. Or you could sponsor a walker, support a mission, and let someone else do the sweating for you. Highly recommend it. I brought cards with me tonight, and yes, they have QR codes. So you don't even have to talk to anybody. My favorite. You just point your phone, scan, boom, you're helping, my kind of thing. I once stood where many of the clients we serve are standing now. And because people showed up, because faith met action, I get to stand here tonight in my 80s workout outfit talking to you. So thank you for showing up for organizations that show up for people. Thank you for being part of Hope. And I hope you all can take the time to get involved, walk with us, sponsor someone, enjoy the rest of the night, and you can clap for me now.
All right, give it over to Melissa. What a great night so far, right? The comedy and the information, and again, you guys are spectacular, so it's great. All right, let's bring up our next comedian to the stage. Very funny guy, I say it with everybody, but you know, they all are funny, and I've really enjoyed getting to know them. This guy, he'll tell you about himself. Very funny guy. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Clint Hudson.
Just because Dan said so, I'm not saying anything about myself. Oh man, I'm glad I changed before I came. I almost wore the same outfit as Melissa. That would have been embarrassing to wear the same thing. Man, when I was out there before the show, I saw these three brothers come in, and they had, I'm assuming they're brothers, they had like long blonde hair. And I was wondering, I wonder if they have long hair for the same reason I have long hair. Are you guys big Hanson fans? I love that stuff. Man, I just showed my kids the song MMMBop like 2 weeks ago. And my daughter says, the singer looks and sounds like a girl. And I was like, yeah, I know, I had a really confusing childhood. Man, I have two kids. My daughter's 11. She's smart, she's popular, she's athletic. My son is 12. He's gonna be living with us for a while. I went into his room the other day and he was laying on the floor. I'm like, hey bud, why are you laying on the floor? And he goes, my bed's itchy. And I was like, well, maybe if you didn't eat in it all the time, it wouldn't be so itchy. He goes, I didn't even eat in it today. And I kind of lean over and look at his bed. I was like, gross, dude, are those fingernails? He goes, no, they're toenails. Oh, man. He'll do this thing where he goes, hey, Dad, come here. And I go, why? And he goes, never mind. So most of the time I get up to go see what it is anyway. Last time I did that, he was in the hallway, and he goes, okay, watch this. He kind of gets ready and he runs and he jumps and he tries to touch the smoke detector, but he misses. He lands, wait, that didn't count. And he goes back and he sets back up and does his run and jump again, and he just barely touches the smoke detector. You can just barely hear it, right? And he lands, yeah, you hear that? You hear that? I'm built different. I was like, whoa, dude, what do you mean you're built different? He goes, because I touched the smoke detector. So I stepped up to him. This? You have it. I'm built different. A couple years ago, when my son was in 5th grade, I was asked to coach the school basketball team. At that time, I had only coached soccer teams. I coached like 4 or 5 soccer teams. So with the basketball team, I had to do tryouts. With soccer, you don't do tryouts. If they try to come out, they're on the team. So tryouts was new to me. The first part was the worst part, which was collecting the permission slips. Why were they wet? It wasn't a rainy day. The kid wore Crocs. Not a basketball shoe. They try and flip that strap down in the back and they're like, it's sport mode. No. It's still just a plastic clog. There was this kid who, he'd just get bumped, he'd fall on the ground, he'd grab his arm, grab his knee. And I was like, oh, I know this. That's soccer. Wrong team, kid. Something I said at tryouts that I never thought I'd have to say. If you touch the cheese again, you're not going to make the team. There was just a slice of cheese on the ground. They were slapping each other, ninja starring it across the gym. I'm like, come on, guys, this is a real distraction here. So my son was there, of course, trying out. There was this one point, this rebound came down. He got the rebound, started dribbling, taking up the court. I was like, yeah, this is his moment. And then zoink, this guy took the ball from him. My son turned into what I compared to an inconspicuous cartoon character. Ball got taken from him. He just goes... like there wasn't even a game going on. Worst thing about it, kid that took the ball from him, Crocs kid. Man. Now my son's heard me tell that before, and he goes, Dad, I don't like it when you lie about me. I was like, what are you talking about, dude? That happened. He goes, no, I didn't whistle. So, with the tryouts, 27 kids came out, actually. I could only keep 12 on the team, so I had to cut 15 kids. About 10 of them cried. Broke my record. I didn't feel bad for most of them either. Some of them came to me and they're like, Coach, why didn't I make the team? And I'm like, maybe next year you won't touch the cheese. There was one kid I felt bad for, though. My son, I wish he could have made the team. Hey, everybody, that's all for me. I'm going to bring Dan back up. Thanks for having me.
By the way, all these comedians, you can find them on Facebook and Instagram and wherever they hang out. If you want to follow them, you know, we all like to have the attention, so that's why we do this. Yeah. So, okay, let's bring up our next partner who's going to share with us. She is from Shasta Thrive. Please welcome Mary Massara. Mary!
Thank you, Dan. Wow, what a great night. Yeah. This is, come on. Thank you, Dan, for bringing us all together. This is actually my first live comedy show I've ever been to. So, can you believe that? Wow. I mean, where have I been? I'm going to come to another one. So, you know, my dad, he used to always have fun with telling jokes. He would get so tickled about the joke that actually that was the funniest part, is to see how tickled he would get. So it's just been so fun to be here. Well, at Shasta Thrive, we have the real honor of walking with some of our neighbors. Some are that are housed and some that are not housed. And you know, one of the real joys is to have the honor to hear their story and to hear what's happening in their life and to be a part of that story, to have some trust and begin to walk with them in what some of their dreams and goals are. And that's pretty much what we do. We go in the community, we also go to people's homes, and we just start a relationship and we start listening, you know, what's happening in your life, where are your gaps, what are some things that you need, what are some things that you want to see happen in your life, in your future. And so we partner with them in that way and really just go to work on a plan together. Every day when I come home, I feel like my cup gets really filled. Because when someone trusts you with their life and you get to watch how their strength encourages you, it's just a good day. So we have a lot of good days at Shasta Thrive. There are a couple other things that we do. One of the things that we've really been feeling lately is just God calling us together to pray. Got any prayers out there? Everybody likes to have fun and pray? Yeah, prayer's pretty cool. We've been working with Crossroads Church down in Anderson.
Yeah.
And yeah, come on, give it up for Crossroads. Pastor Perry. Yeah. We have an initiative called Pray Shasta, and our heart is really, we know there's a lot of prayer happening, and we want more prayer happening in this county. So our goal is really just to cover the county with prayer, to see, you know, God's goodness come again and again and again. You know, our hope is in Christ, and when it's in Him, then there are always solutions to things that are happening both in our community and in the lives of the people that we're walking with. So it's exciting. If you're like, man, you know, I am not plugged into anywhere. I'm not praying anywhere with people. We'd love to invite you to come February 21st at the Journey Church. It's in the Anderson area, to pray with us and just to pray God's goodness over our community. And then if you're like, you know, prayer has really been on my heart. I want to start a prayer meeting, or I want to, you know, go and do some prayer walking. We'd love to just stand with you and support that and be a resource for you. So come check us out at our table or online. But again, just thanks for listening, and we'd love for you to be involved. So thanks.
Thanks, Mary. Okay, now we have one more partner to come and speak, and after that, a real treat for you. So you got to kind of, you know, you can't leave. So our next speaker is Cole Azer. Did I say it right, Cole? Azari. That's even better. Yeah. From Nation's Finest. Give it up for Cole.
Hi. So, let's see. 2019 was a really rough year for me. I would say I succumbed because I'm here now, but I fell victim to addiction, which is a problem I'm sure most of you know is heavily impacting this community. I somehow ended up in Reading because the VA had a contract with a place called Empire Recovery here in downtown, and I got clean and sober. The thing about that is that while I was there, not knowing what I was going to do, because I just lost my career, everything, family was still kind of mad at me. There was this company, at the time it was called Veterans Resource Center. They changed their name to Nation's Finest during COVID. And they had this sober living. And it's over on Park Marina. And they're like, well, we can put you here. And I was like, wait, what? I had no income or anything. And I was living there after I graduated Empire. Figuring out what I wanted to do, decided I wanted to be a drug and alcohol counselor, started working on that. While I was there, going to various meetings of the 12-step type, I met the love of my life. She's here tonight at that point. Their son is also here. I think that's him holding the camera. Oh, there you are. Okay. All right. How do you hear him? Since then, I now work for that company. I get to manage that house. which is a real honor. I get to see people that over the last few years working at another alcohol clinic, I've helped in various roles. Now we're doing really well. One of them lives in the house. He's doing great. And then Nation's Finest also focuses on getting them into permanent housing. That's the other thing. So we have the transitional house here, but we also do the permanent housing side. We have VA funding, which is really good, and we're able to pay those deposits, the move-in costs. We can actually do a lot for them. So if you know any veterans who find themselves struggling with housing, imminently homeless, actually homeless, or you just know a veteran that's struggling and you don't know what to do, because I get it. Like, we are a community that not everybody knows about or how to help us. Send them our way. We're over on Hartnell, across the street from the Burrito Bandito. We share a parking lot with the Old Round Table, 153 Hartnell Avenue, Suite 100. If it's not a housing thing and you still don't know, that's fine. We probably do know someone. We got a lot of people who've been doing this for a while. So, if you know a veteran needs help, Nation's Finest here in Reading on Hartnell. Thank you.
Keep them Cole. Thank you. Okay, so when I first began thinking about this and talking about this and sharing about it with some of my comedy pals, one comedian told me that he really wanted to be a part of it. And I said, well, that'd be great. And I said, he said, yeah, but I live in Sacramento or near Sacramento. And I said, well, it's a bit of a hike to come to Reading to do this. And he said, but you know what? I feel passionate about what you're doing. I want to be a part of it. So I'm thrilled about this. I'm going to try to get you some gas money or something because, you know. But you're going to love this guy, very funny guy. When he's done, I'm going to get back up here again and bore you just a little bit more before you go. But let's welcome Mr. Tristan Johnson!
Since I met these guys, I thought I'd start dressing like them. Pretty snazzy, huh? I owned this for all of 18 minutes. I grabbed it from Walmart. I like this little theater. It's nice. It's like a gay police lineup. Stole your heart, officer. This is nice. I like this stage. Velvet. I like that y'all in here laughing. It was cracking up. I give it up for all the comedians before me. This is how comedy is supposed to be. Yeah. I'm so happy that comedy is back. And I can see y'all faces and stuff like that. Because y'all didn't know how to act on Zoom. Oh, them Zoom shows was crazy. Some of y'all was going to church on Zoom. Throwing all your money at the laptop. Like, you can't beat God-given. You can have it all, Lord. When service was over, you went and picked up your own money. Yeah, man. But comedy on Zoom, oh, that's a different thing. It's hard doing comedy in your own household when your lifestyle is funnier than your jokes. Because when you put your life out there on the internet is cruel. The internet will notice something wrong about your life you didn't even know was wrong. I'm telling you, the internet is undefeated. I'm telling you, I was telling my little joke, somebody gonna put in the comments, why do he got 2 nightstands next to the couch? I'm like, well, first of all, it ain't always a couch, all right? At nighttime, it's a bed, okay? Since y'all need to be in my business. But right now, it's a stage, so I need y'all to pay attention to these jokes. Comedy on Zoom is not easy because, you know, we got to turn y'all microphones off. We can't hear or see y'all laugh or nothing. We get to the punchline, y'all on the other side of the screen doing laundry. Y'all matching socks, cleaning the bathtub, and he's still up there. He's really into what he's saying. That comedy on Zoom was something else, but some of y'all was looking out for us because we was all in a bad situation. So I appreciate everybody that sent out those Venmos, those Cash Apps, because us entertainers, this is the only way we get paid. So just because no money was coming in don't mean people didn't want their bills paid. Matter of fact, I was performing on Zoom and Rent-A-Center came to get the nightstands. I'm like, I'm trying to get your money if you just let me finish. I'm like, Dan said he gonna send the money, just let me finish. Y'all didn't know what was going on. Y'all thought they was backup dancers. I'm like, I don't know them. I was just in that pandemic just eating. Yeah, man, so I can still blame this on, COVID weight. Some ladies be blaming it on baby weight and their kids going to the prom. It's about to be grandbaby weight. But like the lady said up here, I was judging y'all that was out there. They told us to stay in the house. And I was like, I'm going to do my part. I'm going to stay in the house. My cousin, he didn't listen. He didn't stay in the house. He went out to East Oakland to a sideshow. Now, if y'all don't know what a sideshow is what they do in the Bay Area when they get the muscle cars and they do donuts in the intersection. You might see a Mustang, a Camaro, or something like that. All kind of fast muscle cars doing donuts in the intersection. My cousin went out there and got hit by a Toyota. Out of all those fast cars, he got hit by a Toyota. Ended up going to the hospital with the Corolla virus. Like they told you just to sit down, just stay in the house. He didn't listen. So I was judging y'all. I saw y'all out there working out on the bike trail, doing Zumba in the park and jazzercising. I was asking myself, I was like, why are they trying to look cute for the end of the world? Like, don't y'all know this is over? I didn't spend my pandemic time trying to look cute. I spent my pandemic time building a relationship with the Lord. Come on. Yes. I thought it was no better time. I wasn't going to let the news scare me. I said, I'm going to build a strong relationship with Jesus. Because there ain't no weight limits in heaven. He knew how much I weighed when I was praying to him. He could have interrupted me. I was praying. That's why I perform at a lot of churches, and I've been getting on them. I was like, y'all need to start putting some angels on the wall my size. Y'all got people thinking I can't go to hell. I can go to heaven. He went to go prepare a place for me. Yeah. Right? Ain't that what the book says? So they gonna find enough feathers for me to fly around. They gonna make me some wings. If not, they could give me some buffalo wings. But I get to be in that number when the saints come marching in. And I don't mean to take y'all to church, but I feel everybody should build a strong relationship with a higher power. Amen. And if it's Jesus, some people believe in Jesus, some people believe in Allah. My gay nephew believe in life after love. He likes Cher, that's it. But I believe in Jesus, and I talk to him every night. Before I go to sleep, I talk to him, and he's the first person I talk to when I wake up in the morning. It gives me a certain level of confidence. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta wake up with confidence, and since I talk to Jesus, I wake up with confidence. Matter of fact, even when I get on the scale in the morning, I'm confident. Because I know that ain't just me, that's me and Jesus. Yeah, I didn't do it all by myself. I don't look like the gym I went through. No treadmill formed against me. I got fat from a mustard seed. See, the young people laughing because they don't know, but we know. The weather might be good now, but it's a storm coming. So I'm supposed to be heavy because I'm anchored in Jesus. That's right. I won't get tossed to and fro. And y'all never know. This might be the size the Lord want me to be. I might be walking in my purpose. He told Noah to build an ark. He told me to build a body. I know y'all looking at me like I just been fat my whole life. I ain't been fat my whole life. Matter of fact, this is my 4th time fat. Y'all should have came to the show in 2017, 2012, somewhere along 08. I don't know how I'm gonna look next year. Y'all don't believe me? Right now, go down to Jenny Craig. I got 4 different pictures on the wall. They call me a repeater feeder. They ready to kick me out. They was like, we don't know what you do after we take the picture. They said I couldn't come back this time. They done retired my shaker cup and everything. But weight ain't something, it can come back, you know. Weight ain't something you just lose one time and it just stay off forever. Sometimes you got to really change your lifestyle. This is your temple. You got to change your lifestyle. But, you know, everybody got their own walk with health. So just because you see a big person, that don't mean he gave up. Because I know I didn't give up. Yeah. Matter of fact, right now I'm on 7 different diets. Yep, I wasn't getting enough food from one, so I had a diet in the way up there, in the car up here. I had a whole diet. I narrowed it down. I know all the diets I'm on. Right now I'm on the high carb keto diet. I'm on the 2 all beef patty special sauce vegetarian diet. I'm on whatever Wendy's putting that 4 for $4. I don't even pick 4. I was like, just give me anything. Just don't give me what you gave me earlier. Well, I'm trying to work this weight off, you know. I'm getting it down. It's a new diet. Y'all might want to try it. Yeah, I think it's going to work for everybody. It's called the broken cookie diet. Yeah, see, you're going to love this, girl. This is how it works. You only get to eat the broken cookies. No, the whole cookies go to your family. You can't be selfish. You got to let your family have the perfect cookie. And you only eat the broken ones. So, I've been holding myself accountable. I've been doing all the grocery shopping. You know. When I buy cookies, I'm like Steph Curry throwing it at the basket. I'm like Joe Montana, me some cookies. Earlier today, I hit 3 customers coming out the store. By the time I get to the kitchen, I got Oreo seasoning. You might have some Chip Ahoy croutons. I'm like this. Reading. I like older women. I thought I was like, there's gonna be some older women out here in Reading. I like real older women. Nah, y'all a little too young. Y'all fresh from the skating rink. I like older women. Matter of fact, I don't even be on y'all little dating apps. They got dating apps for everything. They got They got Bumble, Plenty of Fish. They got Christian Mingle. They got Black People Meet. Even Mexicans got their own website. They got picodegallo.com. Them girls pretty spicy, I'm telling you. But I gotta make sure I got an older woman. Matter of fact, I look for all my women on Ancestry.com. I want somebody with some history. My type of woman wouldn't be out here at this hour. Well, I can tell y'all too young for me. This is way too late. My type of woman pack it up and go to sleep when Wheel of Fortune come on. She turn off the light over the stove and stuff like that. She be like, ain't nothing going on. Them breading streets after Jeopardy. You ain't looking for nothing but trouble out there. I can tell y'all older women. Older women keep their cigarettes in a little coin pouch. You ever make one smoke a Virginia Slim? For y'all young guys, if y'all looking for an older lady, I'll tell y'all how to find her. This is way too late. You're gonna have to wake up early. You want to get you an older woman. Yeah. You got to be at the mall like at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, get you a mall walker. They'll be out there with their Skechers shape-ups. Sometimes they might have the walker with the tennis ball on it. Just shaking it past Sears. I like this, man. Everybody enjoying, taking care of each other. That's what life is about. That's what it's about, you know. We gotta just all lean together. And we all trying to make it. You know, my woman, she's hearing me doing this comedy stuff. And she's been with me for a long time. But it's been a long time. It's hard to have a woman come and support you, you know, when you're only performing in big cities like Reading. You know how hard it is to get a girl to lead a club with you? Well, you come with me, you gonna be in Reading every now and then. Yeah, all expense paid. Yeah, it's right next to Shasta. Yeah, man. This comedy thing is starting to grow. I wasn't always making the big bucks. So You know, when you don't make big money in comedy, your woman start giving you signs it's time to go get a job. And you see, the women laughed at that. Yeah, because a woman will let you know it's time to go get a job. She might not just come out and say it. She might at first give you a Bible verse. She was like, okay, as a child, I did childish things. But as a grown man, I paid some bills. My woman wasn't playing. Matter of fact, on Valentine's Day, she gave me a heart-shaped job application. I'm like, you done cut out if I'm convicted of a felon. They ain't gonna take this. She tried to give me the card all sweet, like Aretha Franklin. She was like, I'm giving him something he can feel to let him know these bills is real. I'm giving. But she got a job. I was trying to tell her, I was like, don't worry about me having a job. Maybe God is working through you. She was like, no, I don't. Like, you don't want to mess up what he already got going. She was like, no, I don't. I used to try to give her little affirmations when she was getting ready for work. You know, I'd be like, behind every strong woman, it's a fella at home playing PlayStation. She was like, no, I don't receive that. Matter of fact, she took my house key. How you take a grown man's house key? Now I gotta leave the house just because she left the house. She was like, I don't care what you do to 5 o'clock. You can chase squirrels all day, but you ain't gonna be in this house. I had to lie to her just to come up here. I had to lie and tell her that the temp service sent me here. So I just need one of y'all to sign my hours. I need a permission slip to get inside the house. Some of y'all laugh too hard at a temp service, like y'all ain't never. They got temp services up here in Reading. It ain't nothing wrong with. I don't know why people laugh at a temp service. A job is a job. You better work where you can. You know what I mean? Y'all got good jobs up here in Reading. Down in LA, you don't know where the temp service gonna send you. Matter of fact, last week I was a crip for 4 days. I had to join the Bloods to get my W-2 forms. I had a supervisor, all kind of stuff. I'm telling y'all, it's hard out here for a temp. When you're trying to get the money for temping, ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. And I've been looking for a job. You looking at me like I ain't been looking for a job. I looked everywhere for a job. Everywhere. I looked on Xbox Live. I talked to a guy in a headset. I poked a few jobs on Facebook, let them know I'm interested. I like this. I like coming out to Reading. Me and Dan, we're gonna team up and go on a clean comedy tour. We're gonna rock and roll. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, man. We are saving money. We donating money for the homeless. We got to look out for each other. And you know, when we are down on our luck, it doesn't matter. It's not about race or anything. We got to take care of our own. And if you make it over here, we're going to take care of you. We don't have to know how you ended up in that situation, but we're going to come together and love each other. You know, it feels right, and that's what we're going to definitely do. Because, you know, I was raised by my grandma. She said, treat everybody right. No matter if they rich or poor or anything. You know, they could be homeless or anything. Matter of fact, I met a homeless, my grandma said, treat everyone like if they were Jesus. You know? And that's what I do. I met a homeless dude that looked just like Jesus. Yep, he needed to shave. He was wearing Birkenstocks. He looked like one of the members of the Bee Gees. I could tell by the way he walks, he's a woman's man, no time to talk. He was just out here staying alive, but...
Oh my God.
He looked just like Jesus, but I knew he wasn't my savior when he asked me for a cigarette. You can't give Jesus a cigarette. You can't give Jesus a cigarette. What if it kills him? And he come back in 3 days asking for another cigarette. I can't be paying my tithes in Newports. But we gotta love each other, man. We gotta love each other, and it's good that we are doing this. I'm not going over my time, am I? I'm just, okay. I'm good. So yeah, I like that. We rocking and rolling. Yeah, I'm a part of a competition coming up. I'm about to get out of here. I'm a part of a competition coming up. It's called the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition. Yeah. The comedians that you might know that was in this competition was Cat Williams, Mike Epps, D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer, Jamie Foxx, Chris Tucker. Yes, so I'm in that festival, and I'm about to be a part of that competition. And it's in Oakland, California. But the thing about comedy, when you got joy in your heart, you should be able to tell a joke to everyone. Comedy shouldn't have a color. It should be for everyone. You know what I mean? And I hope that when y'all see me, we real, because y'all look like the people on Facts of Life. And I always wanted to be on that show. I want my picture on your fireplace too. You know, or even on Growing Pains next to Michael J. Fox. We gotta, I like that show, man. This comedy thing, I'm a school bus driver. So I got off of work and I drove straight up here. And I'd be trying to tell the kids, I'd be like, man, y'all could do whatever you want in life. They used to laugh at me. You're nothing but a bus driver. You're nothing but a bus driver. I saw one of my kids that graduated today. I was so proud. He was mopping at grocery outlet. Like, yeah, you gotta earn to be a bus driver. They don't just give you that for turning 18. So this comedy is you teaching the world how to connect with each other. When we laugh at each other, we're just connecting. You know, the older guys sometimes got the nice cars and stuff like that. I do shows and they always have their Corvettes in the parking lot like they're cool. And they get all the girls. What the girls don't know, they got a glove compartment full of medication. You know, and the windshield on their Corvette is, you know, prescription. It's so thick it's bulletproof. I be telling the old guys, I'm like, you're not 50 Cent, you're 56. But we all getting older, man. The kids always making fun of my shoes because now these kids is wearing $400, $600 shoes. I was like, I don't wear shoes no more to impress the ladies. I wear shoes for posture. I got a prescription for these shoes. I gotta pick these up at Walgreens. Your shoes say Michael Jordan's, mine say Tristan Johnson. Nobody else need to be in it. I don't be trying to buy no $600 shoes. I got coverage. I'll put $600 in a $40 shoe. I got the diabetic sock, the arch protector, the tough actin to Nactin. Yeah, I don't spend all my money on them shoes. Matter of fact, I get all my shoes from Costco. Yeah, you gotta have a membership to get these shoes. They only come in 2 colors, black and gray. You know, if you see me on the court, you might see me dribbling, I'll be wearing some Air Kirklands. Costco will give you 2 if you're free if you buy a box of trail mix. They just might throw the shoes in. I like that, man. We are coming together. We are blessed. Comedy changed my life. Back in the days, I didn't let people laugh at me. I used to be a thug. I was tough. I wasn't always wearing this Build-A-Bear outfit. You wouldn't want to meet me back in the streets. I was tough. My street name in East Oakland was Hoodie Two Shoes. Okay, somebody know me, and I got a past I'm not proud of. I used to do some real gangster stuff. Like I'll walk inside Taco Bell. I asked for water, but I really got soda though. Yeah, I got a teardrop for that. I sweated it off coming through Willow. But I had to change my life. I'm a father now. Aww. And it's time for us to be a father, yeah, you know. I'm happy I got a newborn. Yeah, that's great. I had a child late in life. You know, my first child at 43 years old. But God, the promise wasn't, you know, it was on God's time, not mine. You know, and I did that, and I was so happy when my wife told me she was having my son and she was pregnant. I just was so excited the whole 9 months. I was like, I'm gonna get ready to be the best father I can be. I started doing push-ups, and, you know, I want to be the perfect image of a father, so I was doing push-ups and chest pumps, and, you know, bench pressing. because, you know, I wanted to get my chest right so my kid can know where to get milk from. I don't want to be walking around, you know, thinking I'm holding out on them. I'm like, no, you got to get that from your mama. But that's why I'm so happy that I am a husband and I am a father, protecting my family. And I was a young, tough kid, but I grew out of it. My situation a little bit different. I physically grew out of it. I don't got one of those going to jail shapes. Yeah, you kids can't show up to jail looking any kind of way. And my situation is different than other fellas. See, I have my mama's hips. You don't want to go to jail with your mama's hips. You know, maybe they might have prison spanks or, but you don't want to be in jail with childbearing hips. You know? I'm not trying to be the brick house of the big house. I don't want to be the bad mama jamma of the slammer. They'll mess around, make me the Beyonce of prison. If you like to put a cigarette on it. You know how crazy I look in prison right now? Everybody on the yard lifting weights, getting all buff. And I'm out there on Thigh Master. Some Mexican dude come poke my yoga ball. Like, get this out of here. All I'm saying is I don't need my milkshake bringing all the boys to the yard. But I was raised, you do the crime, you do the time. So if I ever got locked up, I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But when you go to jail, you gotta have the going to jail look. You gotta have tattoos. Yeah, you gotta look tough. So I said if I ever ended up in jail, I'm gonna get the tattoo on my lower back right here. What's that tattoo the ladies call it?
Tramp stamp.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a tramp stamp right here on my lower back. It's gonna say, what would Jesus do, right? You're gonna feel bad about this. I rebuke you. It was written. What the Bible say, devil, get behind me. I'm gone somewhere. I'm about to get out of here. I like with y'all. We gotta do fun. We having fun. I like the lights. I like this show. I will be back and ready. And thank y'all very much.
Keep it over, sisters! And let's give a big hand to all the comedians you saw tonight. And let's give a big hand for all the partners you were up and share. And thank you for coming and donating those barrels. That was amazing. I love this turnout. I'm so happy about that. Right before we go, I want to bring one more person up to share a few thoughts. Brandon Malman, who is the co-owner here of Reading Performing Arts Center. Brandon, come up and share a few thoughts for us. Before we go. Give it up for Brandon!
Thank you, Dan, so much. I just want to thank you all for being here. Like Dan said, the partners, and Dan for putting this on. I've known Dan for about 4 years now, I believe it is. And it's just so cool to see what he is doing. He approached me about a comedy show, so we did a comedy show, then started a comedy class, which many of these comedians have done. So it's so cool to see what you guys are doing, and just a wonderful, beautiful set tonight. Can we give them one more round of applause? And just really great to see what we're doing to support the unhoused community here in Reading. So thank you guys for being here for that. I'm going to talk just a little bit about Reading Performing Arts Center if you don't know. Is this anyone's first time here? Yeah. Okay, I'm blinded by my own light, but I saw hands go up. So, well, thank you for being here. We are a organization that offers theater, music, and drama for everything from, we have early childhood, like kindergarten, all the way through adults. And a lot of what we do We have theater classes, and we serve about 210 kids each week in theater classes and music and dance. And then we also have our community theater, where it's our main stage, where adult actors can perform in shows, and probably some of you have been to some of the shows here. We have 3 main stage shows coming up that I want to share with you. One is Agatha Christie's The Mousetrap, which is happening in February. We have, if you like comedy, we have another comedy coming up called the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, which is a musical with a lot of fun elements to it. And then we have a new show called Behind the Mask. It is a brand new work. It is going to have its world premiere right here on this stage by local writers. So if any of you know Bill and Lisa Collins, they wrote the show with music composed by Bill Roos. And we did a workshop for them last January. And we have since, with them, have rewritten the show and got it all the kinks worked out. And we're going to do a production for them in March. So that is local people here in Reading that have put a show together. It's very lovely, very fun. So I hope you guys will come out and see some of those shows and support us. And if you have any students or if you would like to be involved here, I would love to talk to you afterwards. So I'm going to give it back over to Dan. Oh, one other thing. If you have enjoyed this and you think, oh, I could do this, Dan will be teaching Comedy 101 coming up in February, the end of February, and those classes are live on our website at Reading PAC, where all of our tickets and classes are. So the comedy show, or comedy class, Bluegrass 101, and Flamenco class are our adult classes.
Bluegrass 101?
Bluegrass 101.
Wow. Very nice. Okay, cool. Thank you, Brandon. Well, thank you all so much for coming tonight. We hope you had a great time at our first Comedy Cares. We don't know when we'll do this again, but do you think this was a worthwhile? I'm just still shocked at how full this place is, so thank you so much for coming out and supporting. Safe travels going home. Say hi to somebody that you don't know, and we'll see you next time.
Excuse me. Sorry.